And what is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So this is probably the number one question I got since I got Baby Yodi, and I am absolutely loving this truck. So the question is it really the best daily driver you could possibly ever get? All right, first reason why this truck is the best daily driver for me, I might have to say, is just because it has the best powertrain I would ever want. Gen 3 Coyote with a beautiful 10-speed paired to the back, and having a V8 every single day driving it, I don't know, it's a blessing. I just love the pure sound of it. I love the rumble. I love everything about this truck. And the best thing to top it off is the gas mileage. On 93 pump gas, I get over 21 miles to the gallon. I get like 22, 23. Highway, I was getting 25, 26, and which is great for a truck that could still tow a decent amount, nothing crazy, nothing severe, can still put a lot of weight in the bed. I've probably put over damn near 1,000 pounds, all the wheels, tires, and other stuff that I got when I got this truck, and it handles great, stops amazing, it does everything performance-wise extremely well. So the whole look on this truck is about to change front to back. The front grille, consider this one goodbye. If someone wants this, it is wrapped. I'm obviously not going to get rid of the emblem with it, but if someone wants it, let me know. Had it listed on Facebook. That is going to go. We are also, so the bumpers are wrapped. I don't know if I mentioned that to you guys before. The front bumper's wrapped. The grill's wrapped. I don't think the mirrors are wrapped. I'm pretty sure they were painted or off another truck. So we're getting the door handles also wrapped. I mean, we're getting them freaking painted. We're getting that painted, and the rear bumper is wrapped. You guys can see there's a little nick down there, so we're gonna get that fixed. That's coming off. Bumper's coming off within a couple weeks. Front bumper's coming off. And drop a comment, let me know about this. So I was gonna do the emblems. I really love the like true Ford blue, but I want to change it to like do the white and then the Ford maybe black and then like all the little pieces. I don't know, just send me some on Instagram. Let me know what y'all think about the Ford emblem. I definitely want to change that up, make it look a little more spicy, paint match pretty much everything. I thought about doing this also, but then this would have to be done, so I don't know about that. That might be a little odd. Drop a comment, let me know what you think about that. Here is the old grill, and here is the new one. So this one came off a Lariat magnetic gray F-150, and the good thing about this one that I found, it's already painted, pre-painted gloss black, and I might have to clean it up a little bit. It is pretty dusty. It's gonna get redone anyway, but it's in super great shape. No cracks, no nothing like that. It was perfect. Picked it up for 150 bucks, which was a freaking steal because I see some of these go for like $500 online, and those are the XLT ones, and they're not even painted or anything, and this is in gloss black. It's like that flat color, so to paint something like this would be extremely difficult, so I got a super good deal on that, which I'm happy about. Like I was saying, y'all want to grab that, just let me know. I'll hook you guys up, give you guys that for a super good deal. So there is a 99% chance we are going to put a supercharger on Baby Yodi over Apollo, just because you guys know we plan on doing a lot more tours. Me and Derek, we want to go everywhere, and this is the car I want to see pretty much the whole country in. So I'm going to keep Apollo NA. It has truly proven itself over the years of constant racing, going on long trips, the whole first tour, and now we're going to be going on the second tour, and I haven't stopped racing this car. I got it on the full drag pack right now because I was getting ready to do some draggy pulls with it, and you know, it's kind of muggy out. The DA is pretty crappy, so I was like, you know what, I'm not going to do it today. I'd rather when it's a little cooler out. It's like pushing 90 degrees right now, so it's really not in the best interest to beat on a car when it's that hot out. So that is the plan with Apollo. At the moment, I figured I had to throw that to you guys. New tour coming soon. We're gonna let you know. Derek's just got to get his 10-speed full bolt-ons. So that is another reason I want to get Baby Yodi boosted, because if we boost Baby Yodi, I can hook Derek up with a 1320 junkie intake manifold off this truck, which would be perfect for his car. He's already looking for one, so I was like, you know what? If we boost Baby Yodi, maybe go a fat VMP Odin kit would be super nasty on this truck. I've seen him make around 750 to 800 wheel comfortably on E85. I don't know how aggressive I can turn that blower up, but I know this truck's gonna freaking rip. Two-wheel drive. Gonna order a set of bead locks for the rear because you know this truck's actually gonna need the bead locks, unlike Apollo. Don't really need them, but let me tell you something. A lot of people make that comment, and obviously I know the car doesn't need bead locks. I got them for a super good deal, and I can assure you the price I paid, no one else could touch that. Let's just say I came off a couple $100 for brand new bead locks, and we're just gonna leave it at that. So between the difference of these welds and the other ones, the bead lock versus non-bead lock, taking turns at high speed, the other ones, the non-beadlock, would have so much sway and so much roll, especially with this car having the IRS independent rear suspension. It was horrible. I did not like it. Even when I raced the car felt like it wouldn't make as good of a pass with the other beadlock, with the other welds on, the non-beadlock, and then having the beadlocks on, and I made multiple passes with them. I swear to God, guys, like no BS, it is super straight, keeps the tire straight, there's no sway in the accent at all, hooked up so much better. So that's just a little insight on where I want to go with Baby Yodi and Apollo at the moment. That's where I sit. We've kind of knocked everything out of the park with Apollo, and I mean, we've done the front end. I would love to do a lot of carbon fiber stuff, but that gets kind of expensive. And I wanted to do the carbon fiber fenders, but the only thing I don't like about them is they have that vent. If they do make OEM carbon fiber fenders just like this, same body style, same size fender, just carbon fiber, and it's actually a big difference in weight, I will end up doing it. Another thing I wanted to ask you guys, because, you know, I like to get your opinion, see if you guys would like to see this. So, you guys see the stock hood. The stock hood is one of my favorites on the Gen 3s. I think it just kind of looks the best. It's flowing. So, my idea was not to do it on this hood, but I'm going to buy another stock hood. Preferably satin black, get it wrapped. And I wanted to take these vents off and cut a nasty, big, fat cut right down there. Probably about the whole length of that groove, and have like nice vents added, and like kind of like, you know, almost like little vents, kind of like the GT500 style, like in the middle, how it has like those, but a bunch more small ones, and I could put the rain trays underneath. But I thought that would look pretty cool. It'd give it like kind of that snake kind of vibe with like the fins sticking up. I don't know. It was kind of a thought. I saw it. I like had a thought, and I was like, you know, I could see that. I think it would look good with this car, but let me know what y'all think about that. Or I will have to find another hood for Apollo, and we could do that as like a little project. So let me know if y'all want to see that. One of the things I must say I do not like about this truck is this little radio. It's got to go. We need to find another sync radio for this. We need to find an OEM, nice big sync, because this is not going to do. I cannot stand this little screen. I hate all the like the calculator style look. It's just not the best. It's not the cleanest, but you know, that's one of my main, like, only things I have to say I really do not like about this truck. Everything else, though, the seating position, the inside, you guys can see, got all my stuff in there. Got plenty of room in the back. Like, this thing is perfect. You know, a lot of people were saying, like, it's super tight. I don't want a single cab. There's probably not a lot of room. And I can assure you, there is plenty of freaking room. I'm 6 foot. 200 something pounds, and I have absolutely plenty of room in this truck, like whatsoever. I've even had people in here that are bigger than me drive this, and they absolutely freaking love this thing. So another major plus with coming to buy a F-150 XL, and it being an XL, there really ain't shit on this truck that can physically go wrong. It doesn't have that many crazy electronics. It doesn't have crazy features to it. It is pretty much a bare bones F-150. And when I mean by bare bones, it doesn't have like crazy sensors. It doesn't have the moonroof. Because some of the most common problems with like the new generation F-150s is the moonroof doesn't work. Has problems. I had that problem. My dad had that problem with his Raptor. And leaking, like this morning, my dad's truck, there is a hole at the top of the sunroof that gets like, it's like almost a drain, I guess you can say, for the water to rain, like it puddles up at the top. It needs somewhere for obviously the water to go. Therefore, his got built up from parking like near a tree and something, and it got clogged up with dirt, and it was leaking down into the cab off the A-pillar and onto the dash. So that is another problem that you do not have to worry about when you're buying an XL F-150. Another huge selling point and a reason you should go buy a single cab F-150 is the price. My truck stickered at about $35,000, $36,000, I believe. Last time I checked the window sticker, it was somewhere in that ballpark. And the powertrain on this, like I was saying before, it is stout. You can go very, very, very long time with a Gen 3 Coyote, or even a Gen 2 if you find a Gen 2. I was going to mention to y'all, my buddy has a 2017 5.0 F-150, first year with a 10-speed. It is a work truck. It is an XLT. It is stripped, nothing crazy, bare to the bones. He replaced one sensor on that truck. It has over 250,000 miles. Beat to absolute shit work truck, Gen 2 Coyote. And you know what's kind of funny? It's obviously one of those trucks that just goes to a regular maintenance place. They just do an oil change, tire rotation. They haven't changed the spark plugs on that truck in 250,000 miles. Believe me, it was a little hard for me to believe myself, Once he told me that, I was like, yeah, because he was starting to have a little mess up. It was like kind of sputtering a little bit at startup, and then obviously when it warms up, it goes away. And I was like, yeah, you should check the spark plugs. And he said they never been changed. So that just goes to show you how tough the Coyote is right there. So another awesome thing with these trucks, it is like a blank canvas when it comes to customizing them. I've seen some that are lifted with some knobbies on them, and they look great with some mud tires on them, some nice wheels, good solid lift kit. They look like straight beast off-roaders, and I'm sure they are because the wheelbase is so close. And then you can go like my setup, street setup, lowered, nice wheels and tires, gets great gas mileage, and it's a blast to drive. You know, to be honest, if I had to pick something to daily drive every single day, this or the Mustang, if it was like just a regular bolt-on Mustang, wasn't crazy like mine, and I could possibly drive a car every day, I would still take the truck. And when I say the truck, it is literally like almost the same in a sense, but I feel like if I was building a sports car, I don't think I would go Mustang, if I'm being 100% honest. And hear me out on this. The truck is a solid platform. I don't know if y'all guys watch Midnight Performance. Go check them out. Their trucks are absolutely insane. And that is going to be a wrap for today's video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed every little thing I had to say about Baby Yodi. I got so many of y'all messaging me and asking questions about the truck and wanting one. And that was pretty much everything I had to say. It is the price sold me, the powertrain sold me, and how versatile and how much I could use this truck and do everything with it. And I could still race it, take it to events. And we're going to put probably end up going with a VMP Odin kit on this truck and make it an absolute freaking monster. So stay tuned for that. We got the tour coming up hopefully soon. We're in the works on planning that. I just thought I'd throw that out there for y'all because y'all loved the last one. The amount of support we had was absolutely amazing. So figured I have to mention that in today's video. Stay tuned for that. That is going to be awesome. And before I let y'all go check out Italian Stallion 410 on Instagram. That is my Instagram. Merch just went live. I am taking orders as of right now. They're going to go very fast. I was pretty much 50% sold out. So maybe even by the time this video drops, it might be sold out. So till the next one, guys, I will catch you in the next one. Peace.